everyone. Let's begin shell script illustration. The first shell script program to print all prime numbers between m and n. Further, we are using echo command here. So we included the piece of text in between the inverted commas. Whatever the text we have written in between these inverted commas, that it will print. That is the purpose of echo command. Echo command that outputs the string, it is being passed as an argument. Next, a read command. So read in shell script, it acts as an input operation. That means it reads a line of input. Assume we have a variable m. Whenever if you issue read m, it allows us to input a value into m. Again, the same as m, n also it adds as an input variable. We are inputting a value into n. So now again with the help of echo command, this sentence, this piece of text, it will print. Here you can observe $m. So what does it mean? $m means, so whatever the value we have inputted into m, then it will be substituted here. At the same time, the $n, the value whatever we have inputted into n, that value it will publish here. So let us understand how these four works. So I am executing this one. For execution, I am pressing escape, shift, colon, WQ, exclamatory, sh, e2 dot sh. That means in order to execute the shell script, we are issuing sh followed with the file name dot the file extension. The file extension is sh. See, you can observe we have written echo command. In the inverted commas, we have written this piece of text. So with the help of echo command, whatever we have written in between the inverted commas, that it will print. Now here it is blinking. You can observe it is blinking. Now we have to give a value to m. So now the two value will be stored in m. Again I am giving 3. So it allows us to input a value into n. The first value 2 is moved into m, the second value 3 is moved into n. So you can understand about understood about this echo commands and read operation. So again we are moving into our code. Wait some time. Up to here you understood. Now we are moving to while. So what does it mean while? What does it mean while? While is a looping construct. The piece of that means the sequence of statements are executed again and again until the condition becomes true. So once the condition becomes false, this loop will end. That means it will come out from the block, while block. It ends the program. So now we will substitute m value. So assume I am taking m is 2 and n is 5. So in this m2 and n5 we are substituting. So 2 is less than 5. It is true. So here -le means less than or equal to. It works like less than or equal to in Unix. And also keep in mind, after issuing of the after issuing of the square bracket, we have to give one space. After you have to write the $m, again space hyphen less than or equal to, that means le space $m space square bracket. Now we inputted m as 2 and n as 5. So 2 less than 5 becomes true. 2 is less than 5 true. So once if it is true, do operation, that means do the following statements will execute. So now we are assigning flag as 1. Flag as 1. So it is true. It is true. So if it is true, the flag becomes 1. That means the 1 value will be stored in flag variable. Again the 2 is stored in I variable. So again it is moving into the another while block. It checks I value. So whatever we have assigned here, the 2, it will be substituted. 2 less than $m. $m means what? The value it will be placed here, $m. So m, whatever we have given here, that it will be substituted here. So what is m in this? What is m? 2. So I is 2 and m, whatever we have inputted here, that it will be substituted. 2 less than 2, which becomes false. So once if it is false, it will not execute the sequence of statements. Where it will go? It will jump from this while block to if block. So again, if waiting for $f, dollar flag, that means flag value we require here. So flag value already we have assigned here, that will be substituted 1 equal to 1, which becomes true. Once if it is true, then it prints m value. So what is the m value here? 2. 2 value it will print. Okay. So let us check whether the 2 value will print or not. How we can execute this one? Press escape, shift colon wq exclamatory, enter. Again issue sh file name dot sh. So enter the range m and n. I am entering the range m as 2 and n as 5. Observe this, the prime number 2, 3, 5. See 2 is printing here, you can observe in this, 2 is printing, right? Yes. So move on to our program. So now, so it prints m value 2. Again it will come out from the if block and again it will find m value. So now m value is 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 will be moved into m. Earlier m is 2, it is erased, the 2 is erased and placed the new m value 3. So again here this while waiting for m value. So we are receiving m value from here and we are going to the while block, the topest block in this program, while block. So in this m value will be substituted 3, 3 less than 5 becomes true. Again flag becomes 1, I becomes 2. Flag becomes 1, I becomes 2. I becomes 2. So once if I becomes 2, again substituted 2 here, 2 less than 3. 2 less than 3, again it checks the condition, 3, 2 less than 3 becomes true. Once if it is true, this block of statement will be executed. First in the if condition it will test m value is 3, 3 percentile I, $I means 2. So 3 divided by 2, 3 percentile 2, it doesn't mean that it, here the percentile returns the quotient value. So what is the quotient? 3 divided by 2. So 2 into 1, 2. So in 3 we are subtracting 2, we will get 1, 1 as a quotient. So 1 not equal to 0. 1 is equal to 0, which becomes false. If it is false, it will move into the else. It will move into the else. Again it finds the I value. So I is 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 will be moved into I. So now earlier it was 2, now the 2 will be erased, the new 3 value will be moved into I. Further the if block will end, again it is moving into the while. So while I becomes 3, 3 less than 3 becomes false. Once if it is false, it will come out from the while block and substitute the flag value. So what is the flag value in this? 1 only. It remains 1 only. It will not change. It is not changed. So it is 1 only. The 1 equal to 1, which becomes true. If it is true, the following statement will be executed. The m value will print. That means the 3 value will print. So again, now what happens, tell me? It will move into the if block, move out of the if block, and again it will find the m value. What is the m value now? Again m value is 3, 3 plus 1 4, 4 value will be moved into m, that it takes and moves to the this while block. So 4 less than 5 becomes true. Once if it is true, flag becomes 1, I becomes 2. So now I becomes 2, 2 less than 4 becomes true. Once if it is true, the following block will be executed. Now 4 percentile 2. So 4 percentile 2 means 4 divided by 2. The quotient becomes 0. That means 2 into 2, 4. 4, 4 we are subtracting from 4, we will get the 0 as a reminder. 0 equal to 0 becomes true. So flag will change as 0. Earlier it was 1, it will be changed to 0. So once the flag becomes 0, we no need to continue while block, we are breaking. That means we are using the jump statement, it will come out from this while block. So it will come out from the while block and it jump to the if block. So now flag value is 0, 0 equal to 1 becomes false. Once if it is false, it will come out from the if block. Again it finds the m value. See, you can observe the 4 is not printing here because the 4 is not prime number. So now again m value will be calculated. 4 plus 1 becomes 5. 5 will m becomes 5 now. Again this m value 5 will be received by the while block 5 less than 5 less than or equal to 5 becomes true, flag becomes 1, I becomes 2, 2 less than 5 becomes true. Again 5 percentile I, that means remainder becomes 1, 1 equal to 0 is false. Once if it is false, it will come out from the if block and it goes to the else block. I becomes 3, I becomes 3. So once if it is false, it will come out from the else and it finds the I value 3. Again it will move to the while block, 3 less than 5 true. Again it becomes false. Again else, I becomes 4, 4 less than 5 becomes true. Again it will ends the program and prints the 5 value. Thank you.